Gives me immense pleasure to be here amidst all of you, a galaxy of youngsters and researchers gathered here at this national seminar on empowering India's research future, organized by the Research Heights Foundation. This seminar reflects on our growing realization that research and innovation are the real engines of national growth and, by extension, socio-economic prosperity. India stands poised at a critical inflection point as we make our transition into Amrit Kal and move closer to the centenary of our independence. It is the fourth largest major economy in the world. We will move further upwards soon. Bharat is a global leader in many sectors, including defense, space, AI, digital innovation, and green technology, among others. Notably, in our journey forward over the last 11 years, India's emphasis has been on Atmanirbharata, or self-reliance. As all of you are aware, scientific progress and technological innovation have always been key drivers of growth and socio-economic transformation. History is witness to that fact. Countries that have invested heavily in research and development, R&D, have been remarkably moving forward, making advancements in industrial growth, healthcare, space exploration, and digital transformation. India has moved up the ladder in fields like space technology, pharmaceuticals, and IT, and we find youth already gravitating towards emerging domains like AI, quantum computing, technology, and green energy. With India emerging as a major knowledge economy and as a global player in diverse domains, the role of science, research, and innovation becomes central to our progress. We must know that we have to place the knowledge creation, knowledge application, and knowledge sharing at the heart of our development. Krishna Reddy was talking about academic social responsibility. We people who are all working in the field of research, the ultimate aim of research is to empower the people by enlightening people, by educating people, ultimately to empower them, to become self-reliant, self-sufficient, instead of looking towards government for each and everything. I really get disturbed when I see the present tendency of the governments. I don't want to mention any party or any particular government of providing freebies. People want to give freebies and then attract them towards their government or their party. We have to really seriously think whether this is good for the country, for the people in the long run. Are we making them really move towards self-reliance, or are we making them to depend on the government doles that are given from time to time? What is required is empowering the people by enlightening them and by giving them the necessary tools and necessary knowledge and necessary training. The government of India has set up a skill development ministry also, because in India, this Bharat, we have inherent skills among our ordinary people. What is required is to recognize those skills and upgrade those skills so that people will be able to stand on their own. We, India, we always believe in the share and care. Share and care is the core of our philosophy. Whatever you acquire, you have to share it with others. Make them also happy. This is our core philosophy. But what is happening at various government levels, that's why I said it is really disturbing. The need to improve the scientific temper, innovation, and also entrepreneurship among our younger minds. This is aimed in turn to drive India towards the goal of Vikasit Bharat. Vikasit Bharat means developed India in every sense, in every sphere of activity, to empower every section of the society. It's not simply because few people become rich, the country can be called as a developed country. We need to focus our research, our innovation on this particular aspect of empowering everybody. This is what I think is more important. Bharat, India, has been a cradle of knowledge. The Takshashila, Nalanda in ancient times, to ISRO, DRDO today. But in today's globalized, fast evolving world, our research must be directed to solve the problems at the grassroots while also placing India on the global innovation map. It is my conviction that research must address our pressing challenges. Climate change is a pressing challenge now. Sustainable agriculture is very important because even today, 58% of the Indian population, they depend on the agriculture and agriculture-related aspects of livelihood. Health, equity, digital access, education for all, and simultaneously generate jobs, improve governance, and strengthen democracy. We must move from volume to value, from knowledge consumers to knowledge creators. This is the need of the hour. This seminar brings together diverse voices from across the ecosystem, vice chancellors, faculty members, researchers, policy makers, and industry leaders. It is therefore important to remember that collaboration is the key. It is imperative that we break silos. Government, academia, and industry must co-create institutions. The presence of leadership from AICT, UGC, ICSSR, DST, DRDO, NAC, IITs, and BITS and other universities is very heartening and shows the commitment to shared national goals. Let us also ensure that this deliberation is inclusive, involving Tier 2 and Tier 3 colleges, regional institutions, and community stakeholders. My dear friends, this seminar is not just a two-day event today. You are laying the foundation for a larger national movement. There is every need to go for a national movement, as I was trying to explain earlier. The National Education Policy 2020 is a visionary document which envisions flexible, multidisciplinary learning with a strong focus on research and innovation. It has already begun to change the educational landscape of the country. Institutions must therefore build innovation ecosystems within campuses and promote applied and translational research also. It is necessary to incentivize faculty and students to pursue excellence, as also forge international collaborations. Pursue research in emerging technologies like AI, quantum space, and material science. Research should not be confined to PhDs, but should begin at the undergraduate level and continue as a lifelong pursuit. To the young researchers and youth present here in this conference, I would say, don't wait for opportunities, but create them through knowledge. By all means, publish, patent, prototype, and produce, but also be fearless in asking questions. That is where innovation begins. Remember, you are not just preparing for exams, you are preparing for nation building. I would also urge Vice Chancellor and institutions to empower their faculty and enable building research infrastructure. Walk the extra mile to encourage student-led innovation. As the leaders of academic institutions, give an impetus to partnering with industries and think tanks. We need to build an ecosystem of excellence, not islands of excellence. I take this opportunity to commend Research Heights Foundation, not-for-profit initiative led by Sri Nagendra, its founder and director, for taking up this mission with such dedication and clarity of purpose. This should become a mission without expecting any commission, nor giving any remission. We must have the passion, this mission for the nation. Keeping that in mind, we must all try to move forward. I learned that the foundation works as a powerful framework. Our heights bridging academia, industry, startups, and funding agencies through AI-driven platforms, research acceleration tools, and digital campus solutions. Their commitment to enabling real-world impact, access to opportunities, and inclusive growth is truly commendable. I am certain that this seminar, through its sessions, discussions, and collaborations, will light a path forward for India's research community. The stakeholders here, the academia, industry, and policymakers should treat this not as an event, as I said, but as the beginning of a national movement and a mission. Let us build a Vikasit Bharat that does not just follow global trends, but sets them. Let us strive to realize the full potential of Bharat Mata. Bharat Mata means people, irrespective of caste, creed, sex, religion, and region. People living across the country. Their welfare. And we say Jai means we should think about the upliftment of the various sections. Because India definitely has made so much progress. The researchers should also understand that in spite of making a lot of progress, even today, still 18% of the people are living under below poverty line. The figure may vary by few points this way or that way. And also around 18% of the people are illiterates. You still have urban-rural divide, even today. And we also have social discrimination in certain areas, in certain sectors. Keeping all these challenges, these are the challenges for the national development. The research, whatever we take up, should focus on filling these gaps and making India a strong, stable, forward-looking, equitable, developed nation. This should be our mission. This should be the aim of the research, searching for development. Development for whom? Development for all, not for few. And then only you can call it as Vikasit Bharat. So let us all move towards that goal, taking this theme forward. I once again commend Sri Nagendra for taking up such an important subject for the today's seminar, Empowering India's Research Future. Very aptly, very timely, and I would like to compliment all of you for being partners in this today's seminar. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.